Hey, it's me, Shalishah Kay. I have just finished an amazing interview and guest mix with House Anthems and DIPZ MISTRY on Select Radio. It's going to be out now on YouTube and also on SoundCloud, so make sure you tune in and do not miss it.
We are marking our 5th anniversary of the House Anthems Guest Mix series. I'm super proud to invite UK-based international DJ Shalishah Kay live on House Anthems.
Woo, not me creating my own audience. Thanks for having me, dear.
How are you?
I'm amazing. How are you doing?
Thanks for coming on.
No, thanks for having me. Honestly, this is like the new studio, being here with you, the show, and happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Amazing stuff.
Pleasure to have you, Grace, as well. The 5 years of the House Anthems Guest Mix, so it's amazing. And what's more amazing as well is your career, the rise. Of course, we connected by the whole Defected community, which is a very strong community, so big up to them. Talk to me about your career. How did it all begin for you?
So I'm actually a baby really in the whole DJ scene. Literally been DJing full time probably for the last 2 years. So when it comes to experience and life, I probably am quite fresh, but I think that kind of gives me, I guess, a newer take with, I guess, this new generation of DJs that are coming up. I was like full time in Work Festival and then decided to quit my job and pursue a career full time.
How was that transition? We've spoken to many DJs here on House Anthems about how they moved on to that, they quit their 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Bold decision. What was it like for you?
I am such a go-getter. I'm very much like, if I want to do something, I'm not that person to sit there and be like, you know what, one day I think I'll be a great DJ. I'm like, you know what, I want to be a DJ, let me just go out and do it. So that's what I did. My ex from like 10 years ago, God help him, he actually was a DJ, and for the first reason, I found a good reason to go back to an ex, and I asked him to teach me. And I said,
green flag or red flag? I'll let you judge that one.
Can everyone just give me an amber? But like literally just kind of decided to go for it, and bless him, he did. He actually taught me the ropes, and I said I'm very much a go-getter, and I literally, after I think I had like 2 weeks worth of lessons, and I walked into a random speakeasy hip-hop club in Shoreditch and was like, hey, I'm a great DJ, do you want to book me? And I actually got my first booking that weekend, and it went really well when I became a resident, and the rest was history. So yeah, I'm very much, if you want to go out and get something, I'm that person to be like, just do it, because you just never know what opportunities will come from it.
Absolutely. What about your influences then? What got you into music? Family, was it a track that got you, that's how I like this? Was it a DJ you saw, an artist? What was it that got you into it?
It was my dad. Yeah. My dad's been a heavy inspiration for music. Like even down to this day, I'll be around the house, and me and my mum and him will be there listening to like the radio, listening to everything, and he'll be like, do you play the song as a DJ? No, you don't. You're not a real DJ. And I'm like, all right, thanks, Dad. You're meant to be like, you know, my biggest fan here. But he literally has taught me, I'm talking music back from like Love Is Rock, from like jungle jazz he introduced me to the other day. Like there's just so much that appreciation that I've got from him, and he, even to this day, he educates me and tells me stuff that I kind of need to include into my sets, which I'm like, thanks, Dad.
It's very important to have that as well.
100%.
People that have seen music grow in different generation technologies, they know what works. They've got this thing in the back of their head, innit?
Don't let my dad hear you say this, because he's going to probably have this on a loop now when I get back home and be like, see, I know what I'm talking about.
There you go. Exactly. Talk about your international gigs that you've had. You know, you've gone global with it. Some of the events you've done, Yacht Week, Croatia, Napa Rocks, Terra Solis, Dubai, Virgin Voyages as well for New Year 2025.
Yes.
How was that?
That was amazing. Like, I mean, first of all, shout out to Virgin Voyages. They are just such an amazing company to work for, and I feel so blessed that they have picked little old me to go there and represent them. But literally, they flew me out to Miami. It was on one of their cruise liners. If you haven't seen it, definitely go and check it out. But just an absolute dream. Like, it's just such an amazing experience, because you get to see people from all walks of life, and being able to play house music, and I guess, and not really persuade people that might not have appreciation for it, but showing that it can be a genre that everybody can enjoy, and just seeing so many people. There was thousands of people on that ship celebrating New Year's Eve, and it was such a surreal experience. So yeah, absolutely amazing.
I briefly mentioned about the Defected community. Obviously, the community that you've met as well abroad, massive.
Yeah.
Which gigs have been your favourite?
You mentioned one already, actually. I think definitely going to Croatia. It was just absolutely amazing.
That's a place in heart.
It was a place in heart. It was like, I don't know why my voice did that. The gremlin came out. I was so excited. I was like, Arr. But yeah, no, absolutely amazing. And yeah, just, do you know what? I think the best gigs are always the energy that you can give off and the energy that you receive. That just is what basically makes it just all worth it. You're just like, yeah, this is what I'm meant to be doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Dream gig or destination for you?
I definitely would say, I hope it doesn't sound cliche, but I definitely would say like Ushuaia, like that stage would be absolutely amazing to be on. The Tomorrowland stages, I just think the whole theatrics of it all would just be ace. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm here for it.
You're very aligned with the whole brand endorsements. So you fly abroad and DJ as well. What came to you first? The international gigs or the endorsements, or the endorsements that got you the gigs? What comes first? Do you need one to get the other? Like, for someone aspiring DJ that's listening to you right now thinking, oh, I love to DJ in Miami, I love to DJ in Dubai and Croatia. What do they need to do? Do they need to get the endorsements first to get the international gigs, or the gigs first, then the endorsements? How does it work?
So I would personally say that you can't wait for someone to knock on your door. With this industry, it's so intense, like with the fact that now, as said, DJing is becoming a lot more easier to get into, a lot more accessible. So if you want to go and DJ in Miami, take your USB and fly to Miami. I know that probably does sound a lot more like cliche than what it needs to, but that's what I did. I went to Dubai, I went to Miami, and I knocked on those doors and said, hey, I can do this. This is my mixes. Can I jump on? And listen, it's not the fact that you're going to get paid every single time, but the fact that you've got that door open and you've got their listening ear, and if you smash it, they're going to invite you back, and then you can obviously start making that business out of it. You have to just go, because I do also find that people like that face-to-face interaction, especially with places. If you're looking to go to Dubai and to the States, they prefer having a handshake, seeing eye contact and sitting down.
Crucial.
They get so many emails, As DJs, we get so many requests for bookings and stuff like that. So sometimes sitting down with someone, you're going to prioritize it because you know what their vibe is. You know that their vibe matches the energy you're trying to give out as a DJ, and you'll probably be able to make a bit more of a lasting impression. So yeah, I get the fact it might not be so cost effective in this time that we live in, but if this is your passion, invest in yourself, and I promise you'll get like that 100-fold back.
And you mentioned Miami Music Week is coming up in March as well, as it does every single year. So again, with DJs that want to take that jump, that leap, grab your USBs, book that flight. You will find accommodation out there with Airbnb or hotels or whatever, if you know anyone. Very key. And go out there, go on network. It's so important. It's amazing that DMs are good, emails are good, but as soon as you've got that connection, it's incredible. And it's a very similar thing with ADE in Amsterdam as well.
Yeah.
It is the levels you can get to. Just a brief 5-minute chat can take you to another level. Another thing that took you to another level is social media. Now, across your platforms, you've got about over 200,000 across all your platforms. How has social media tools contributed to your growth and your successes, affiliations? How does it work for you?
Social media is so important. So I think it's basically kind of like your CV, isn't it, really? Allowing people to see your vibe, your energy, the type of music that you play, and just how you genuinely are. Like, I think, as I said, more people want brands, more people want DJs that kind of can sell and like, I guess not really an aesthetic, but I guess a journey or a vibe that the promoter is trying to create. So I think having your social media should literally be that lookbook, that CV, that once I look on your page, I know exactly what type of DJ you are. And to be fair, I have found marketing quite easy to do because that's my background, and it's one of the things that I actually want to try and help other DJs to do. I want to give them a platform to be able to, record content and have that space where it makes it easier for them to put it up on their socials, and also have just an easier, accessible sort of Bible way to be able to just start their social media if they're a bit lost or they don't know where to kind of like get pointers from it. One of the things that I'm kind of trying to roll out this year is to make sure that they can have like a little leaflet or ebook that they can basically look at tips and tricks that I've used to be able to grow my following and be able to put it into practice. So
which is what you're doing.
Yeah.
Which is what you plan to release this year.
This year, I'm going to
How can people get it?
So I'm going to be putting out links on my social media, so make sure you give me a follow. And this is not me begging. I guarantee you.
Follow her.
Hopefully you're going to like it. Can you imagine? Like, no, not this girl every day posting pictures. But literally, I'm going to put loads of more information on my Instagram and across my socials, and give you a link to download it. And same with my other projects that I'm rolling out. Everything will be accessible on there. And I'm just really excited. And obviously, please feel free to drop me a DM. I'm always happy to reply as best as I can if I can give you more personalised information with it.
Absolutely. That's brilliant. And coming up at 4 o'clock,
yes,
it's the House Anthems Guest Mix with yourself. Now, obviously, you're part of the global scene.
Yes.
You've exposed to so much music in general, let alone house music, different sort of house genres.
Yeah.
So, with your musical house and the different genres that you've exposed to in recent years, what are we going to expect from you from 4 o'clock?
So from 4 o'clock, guys, tune in, because yes, I am originally a deep house and tech house girly, but I'm going to be bringing in sounds that I've been experiencing over 2024, being in Miami and Dubai, and that is the Afro house scene, something that is very close to my heart, to be honest. And I think literally it's kind of like the mass of the house scene. Everywhere that you go, there's everyone that will be understanding or have heard one Afro house song. So I kind of want to just show a bit of a journey, playing maybe Afro house songs that listeners have heard already, mixes of like regular songs that have like become Afro house, and just some few favourites that I've loved through basically just coming back from Miami. I'm a little inspired. So yeah.
Inspired as we all are. I'm very excited for it, as are many people, as all locked in right now. Stay tuned, guys. This is House Anthems with DIPZ MISTRY. Shalishah Kay will be joining us from 4 o'clock for the House Anthems Guest Mix, the very first of 2025. We're marking 5 years of the Guest Mix series. We've had some amazing guests, just like Shalishah as well, who's going to absolutely smash it as well from 4 o'clock. So coming up for the rest of the first hour of House Anthems, we've got more rhythms like this, and then a quick fire mix before I hand it over to Shalishah Kay. Keep it up right here, House Anthems on the socials at DIPZ MISTRY. And I just want to say a big love to Sire locked in, Selector's very own Sire. Loving the interview there. It's inspired. See? You've inspired. And that's what it's all about. Keep it up right here. Let's go.